According to documents found by a Canadian journalist, the Chinese government attempted to sell weapons to Libya in violation of the UN sanctions. UN sanctions were placed against Libya after the invasion by NATO forces. According to the documents, on July 16, Libyan security officials went on a trip to China where state-controlled weapon manufacturers offered Libya $200 million in rocket launchers, anti-tank missiles, portable surface-to-air missiles designed to bring down aircraft, and other weapons and munitions. Chinese companies gave suggestions on how to deliver the weapons to the Gaddafi regime. They suggested transporting them through Algeria or South Africa. The controversy here is that while China opposed NATO military action, they did support the embargo placed upon Libya earlier by a United Nations resolution. A rebel military spokesman said that the transitional government would seek accountability through appropriate international channels. He said that any country that had violated the sanctions would have poor prospects for business and other dealings with Libya, an oil-rich country. When reached for comment, State Department, Pentagon, and intelligence officials said that they had no knowledge of any such dealings going on between Libya and the Chinese government. They did, however, say that they would be looking into the documents to gather more information. A senior NATO diplomat in Brussels discounted the report, saying that he did not think that it was likely to be true. If this report is true, and China did try to sell Libya weapons while it was being attacked by the so-called rebels in NATO, then I applaud China. The imperialism of the US must be faced with all guns to the fore, and if China is willing to supply them, then China is acting on the side of anti-imperialism. If true, I hope there will be further similar actions taken. To those among the right wing who would start screaming about China breaking the UN sanctions, might I remind you of a few things. The selling of weapons to Iran during the Iran-Contra scandal violated sanctions. The current economic blockade against Cuba violates UN law. The Afghanistan and Iraq wars violate UN law. US-backed Israeli actions in Palestine violate the UN law and UN resolutions. The Maoist Rebel News supports China's decision to try and supply the Gaddafi regime with weapons against the imperialism of NATO. There are not a lot of reasons to applaud China, but this is certainly one of them.